Hello everyone and welcome to a Rome 2 mod. It's called Amazonia, and it basically turns the faction of Pontus into Amazon, or Amazonia if you'd like to call it that, and it also has some very snazzy new backgrounds. The original, we've got Gaul here, we've got Hannibal there apparently, Sparta, Emperor, and back to the original one again. So there we go. Those are the backgrounds of the mod. There you go. So if you want some, if you want to change the backgrounds to some women, that's what the mod does. So no, it also adds a lot of new units. I believe there's 32 new units. It adds 30 new battle officer standard variations. Replaces all 18 land non-siege weapon units available to Pontus with Amazon themed units, etc, etc. Adds a new custom battle general, Amazon warrior with screech and raise banner abilities. It changes Pontus's main city name to Amazonia. It changes the main menu screen, as you've seen, to female warrior pictures. It changes all free agent types to female versions, and it changes the wives to Amazon masters. So, and the texts, I believe, are going to be updated soon. So I'm not going to go through all of the units, but we're going to take a little look at the grand campaign. What if I can find Pontus? No, there won't be that. Amazonia, here we go. Amazonia is a mountainous land tucked away on the Black Sea coast. Its modest appearance and apparently out-of-the-way position should not deceive. It is a strong, Hellenistic state, ably ruled with a strong army and navy. From this mountain home, the rest of the world is but a short voyage or march away. So there we have it. Shrewd operators, minus 50% action for all agents. And moderate diplomatic bonus with all Hellenic factions. Okay, so we'll take a little look at the campaign map and play through a few turns and see what happens. Okay, so here we go. In the world of Amazonia. Thank you. So let's see what we start off with. So you start off with Mithliates, some Eastern Spearmen and some Eastern... Oh, okay, so you don't start with any unique units. Let's take a look at the family tree. Oh wait, no, sorry. Let's take a look at the the characters in the game. We've got Mithridates, Plexites, Procopos. Maybe most of the changes are probably going to be in the battles. So yeah, you're still led by Philiophilus. But there you go. It's changed. The banner here has changed. So there we have that. So we can recruit some Amazonian militia in Amazonia. But if I decided to build a military building, that would get us some slave warriors, slaves, servant slaves, Amazon slave masters, Amazon archers, and slave javelin men. So we'll build up a little bit of a force.
At your service.
Hang on a second. I thought they'd said it'd been changed with women. Maybe these are features to come. Maybe they're not all completely finished, because that's... Or maybe they couldn't really replace the starting stuff. I'm not really sure. So let's try and see if we can... Nope. Recruit an agent. Ah, here we go. Yeah. So we need to... Okay. So it's unlikely we're going to unlock all the agents to be able to have a look. But yeah, you can see that they do replace them with the female versions. Provides a garrison. Okay, so if I get... Actually, I'll leave it for now. I'll keep on building up.
I see.
Because you never know who's going to attack us. So in terms of technology, we shall... So the buildings haven't changed names. Let's see who's friendly with us. So Athens is friendly. Hello, Athens. There we go. Sardes.
My friend. You have my...
Sure.
Your acceptance here.
Trapezius.
Eager to hear your embassy.
There we go. I do quite like that.
Honor cries out against it. Your words have much truth.
Okay, so if we just go for a little wander, I'll probably just do a couple of turns just so we can kind of see if anything does happen early on in the game, and then I'll just go to like a custom battle. So you know, if you don't want to see any of this campaign stuff, just skip ahead a few minutes in the video. Right, So, public order is going down in Amazonia.
My lord
Cappadocia
of-
would like a peace treaty. They've heard of our sexy ladies in Amazonia and Sinop. Okay, so peace has been brokered. One more turn before we get that. Let's just build a consecrated ground and just garrison our cities so we can actually have decent public order, shall we? So if I want to raise a force, if I decided to raise a force, it's still all males. Okay. Well, let's just end the turn once again. But I think that the campaign does need to be more fleshed out, if I'm honest. I do believe that it's going to have mod support for quite some time, so, you know.
As all the gods
Okay.
look
Well, this is actually a pretty good starting position if you're wanting peace and trade with all your neighbours.
we fight for
Okay, so we can actually get a wealth of new units now. So we've got servant slaves, slaves, Amazon slave masters, slave warriors. They're pretty decent, aren't they, Amazon slave masters? Slave warriors, Amazon militia, eastern slaves, Amazon archers, young slaves. That's all just from that one building. So you get a lot of units and then you can get... Wow, okay. Amazon dog handlers. So early on in the game you can get some pretty decent units. So could it be slightly OP? Don't know at the minute. But let's take a look at a bit of a custom battle and see how we get on. So I'll join you on the battlefield. Okay, so here we are on the battlefield and I have a plethora of Amazonian units. So let's just go through them. We have some mounted citizen slaves, which I think are just kind of generic citizen cav. We have some heavy slave lancers here. There you go. Let's do a bit of a zoom if I can remember the button. Whoop. There you are. We also have some of the Queen's Chosen Elite here. Very nice. Super heavy hoplites of slaves. And then the Queen's Elite Frau. And then over in this corner we have the King's Slave Spearmen. There you go. Handmaidens of the Queen, which somehow have dogs, bows, and the ability to go into a phalanx. So it'll be interesting to see what they can actually do. Seems quite random. Some Amazon archers here. Amazon archers, King Slave Swordsman. And here we have some Amazonian lancers. Heavy slave lancers. And then we have the Queen herself. Queen Melia Mavlos. Which I think is that unit model. Although I could be completely wrong. But anywho, I'm going up against a pretty bog standard force. In fact, this should be a bit of a cakewalk, quite frankly. If it isn't, then I've done something terribly, terribly wrong. So here we go. I just want to see what this looks like when I'm pressing phalanx. Oh, well there you go. One person has a phalanx. Oh no, they all do. Oh, okay. Okay. That could be quite an interesting unit, actually. Doesn't look like it functions properly, but, you know. And here we have the Sumerian units. So, yeah. I guess I'll skip to when the battle starts properly. Okay, the battle has begun. So it appears the Sumerians are charging at me. I have kind of gone forward to meet them, so that I would expect. So their cavalry's going in. We'll do a charge of our own. Okay. A lot of skirmishes going on at the moment. Oh, no you don't. Use trample, my friends. Thank you. You, if you could go into phalanx. Okay. So if they let the dogs go, not quite yet. You come out of skirmish mode, thank you very much. Okay. So, actually, we'll take these guys out of Phalanx. Oh. Well, would have actually gone in my favour then. Or let's just fire into them. Right, so these Frowls don't appear to be doing that great, just standing there, so we'll send them in. But maybe I've got slightly underpowered units, he says while he obliterates some cav. Okay, the slave swordsmen though appear to be doing a grand old job. So if you guys go on a headhunt, boys, have some fun. Okay. So I'll keep the stats window open the whole time so you can kind of see what the stats are of each unit. The Queen is incredibly powerful. Armour 155, health 225. So let's start using her a little bit. Charge in from the Queen. I think the dogs are actually getting in there now. Right. Okay, so my cavalry beat them off quite easily. Cavalry's one over here. The cavalry of the Amazons seems to be very powerful. My Queen appears to be in danger a little bit. So we'll get her out there just for now. The infantry seems pretty solid as well, actually. Oh, that was a nice charge, but they have spears, you know. And I'll shoot my own people, I don't really care. Are they slaves? I think they're slaves. Are these slaves? No, they're handmaidens. Oh. I probably should care then. Right, well we've got these two. Yeah, so the cavalry. Excellent. So you charge in the rear. We're getting them into an Amazon sandwich. An Amazonian sandwich. So pretty powerful units. I did pick some of the custom units, so I did assume that they'd be kind of buffed up a little bit. But crumbs. This is it's quite a slaughter. Except for these. For some reason they haven't done as great. So how many kills has the Queen got? 81? We'll send her in again. But as you can see, it's a mass rout. Oh, the dogs are coming back in. Hello, dogs. Yeah, that's a very unique unit. I haven't really seen something like the handmaidens, where you've got the dogs, you've got the bows, and then, you know what? Let's have a phalanx. There you go. Obviously, it doesn't look like a very structured phalanx, but yeah. Definitely makes archers less vulnerable to cav. Those hoplites are shaken. There we go, they're all routing. So there we've had a little look at the Amazon faction. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Obviously there is still a lot of work to do, and if I remember I will of course leave a link to the mod. But yeah, that's the Amazons. So until next time everyone, I bid you a very, very good day.